ladies and gentlemen, EddieMartinez210 here today. Welcome to another video. Today in this video, I am going to be doing a lot of different stuff. I'm going to try my best to do a live commentary. Just saying, guys, little warning, I am sick, so if I sound a little weird or stuffy or anything, well, that's why. I am not the best at commentaries. I am sorry if you guys don't enjoy this video, but I am going to try my best to make it look good. So the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that I'm playing Battlefield 1, and that's pretty much is because, well, today's topic is Call of Duty 2017. So if y'all guys haven't heard by now, Call of Duty 2017 has had many leaks towards it being a World War style game this year. Now, is that true 100%? Are these leaks confirmed? No, but there's a very huge possibility it could be. Now, you guys might be asking, well, how do you figure? Well, if you guys have seen my video already, I did post a video about pretty much Call of Duty 2017 being confirmed that it is going to be boots on the ground. So, you know, that's already a big possibility right there. Another possibility is the fact that many of us have wanted Call of Duty 2017 to be pretty much World War style. So for them not to do this, they would be pretty stupid not to. Now, let's just say this isn't real. My advice to them is, whatever they have planned this year, trash that, throw it away, and follow what these leaks are. Do exactly what these leaks are, because trust me, everybody is gonna enjoy this. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some images. I'm gonna go ahead and stop playing here, and I'm gonna go to my computer and basically talk about the images I have here. So we found these images on a Reddit page, which if y'all guys want to read it or see these images for yourself, like, you know, your own time and stuff like that, I will include a link in the description to the Reddit page. So the first image we have here is pretty much a bunch of soldiers on a beach, and you'll see in the background it shows you know, World War II in the background. It says Call of Duty World War II. So for this to be fake, I think it would be pretty stupid to do that, considering there's just so much artwork here. Now, before I continue with any of the other images, let me just say this, guys. The person who leaked this, I want to say leaked Advanced Warfare information a while back, but I'm not too sure. I know it was a past Call of Duty, but he leaked the information, and it was 100% on the spot. Like, it was really accurate as to, you know, what the actual game was. So, you know, there's a very huge possibility this could be real. Now, the next image here, I want to go ahead and say this, guys. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of Black Ops 2. This is a hardened case that I'm imagining they're gonna have. Well, I have different images here, and they're all hardened cases. I have 4 more images. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. But anyways, guys, so, oh my god. Anyways, if y'all ask me, it reminds me a lot of Black Ops 2 because of the number 2 and how it's all blown up and stuff. And from the looks of it, it looks like we have a main character. Y'all guys could see it inside the number 2, which I think would be very interesting to see how this game goes, if this thing is real. So the rest of these images, I'm gonna go ahead and have them play through for you guys, but pretty much they're just hardened copies of the game, which, if you ask me, guys, it makes sense. If you're gonna be making a game and you want it to sell great and look great, you're gonna have different images, different, how can I say it, like prototypes of the game. You don't want to just say, you know what, let's just have this one right here of all of them being on the beach, and that'll be our picture to represent our game. No, you're gonna have different ones, see which one works, you know, compare them, do the math, all that stuff. You want to make sure it's gonna work for this game. You don't want the game to be complete garbage. so this makes sense to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and have these pictures played through. Y'all guys can tell me down below what y'all guys think. Do y'all guys think this is fake? Do y'all guys think this is real? Do y'all guys want this to be real? I know for a fact I want this to be real, and I know a lot of people wanted this to be real too, because a lot of Call of Duty players, as we switch back to Battlefield 1, a lot of Call of Duty players switched over to this game. Reason being is because Call of Duty is still in the future. My god, I died. I got cornered, I trapped in an alley. Anyways, so a lot of people switched over to this game. Reason being is because they completely failed with Call of Duty 2016. Even with the whole Modern Warfare bundle, they completely messed up that game. Which, since we're on the topic of messing up Call of Duty, my biggest hopes is that they won't mess this up with adding supply drops or something completely stupid like they did with Modern Warfare, because a lot of people aren't going to enjoy that. And let me just say this, guys, y'all guys might think I'm completely stupid for saying this, but if they add supply drops, okay, if they do, this is what I recommend. I recommend them either A, make it where it's like Advanced Warfare. There was so many different variants, which I'm not saying add variants, but there were so many different variants that there was no way you couldn't get a new weapon. But let's just say there wasn't variants. Even at that, there was always a time that I would get a weapon that I would want. The supply drop system wasn't rigged, like how, for instance, Black Ops 3 is. I could tell you that I spent not too much. I think I spent maybe like $20 on the game, and I got complete garbage out of it. So I don't know, if they make supply drops again, I would recommend making it either like Advanced Warfare, or B, even though they sort of ruined the game by doing this, I think they should make supply drops like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare, you have a chance of getting the stuff just like Advanced Warfare, and on top of that, let's just say you don't get the stuff, you can always go to plan B, and that's just make the weapons that you want. You can craft the weapons with the materials you get from opening supply drops. If you ask me, that is a great system right there. So for them to go ahead and do that for Call of Duty 2017, I think that would actually be great, and I think it would work completely fine. Would people enjoy it? Probably not, but we can't really control what they do with the game. We can only hope for the best. Now, as for the rest of the topic about this game, I don't know, guys. I really hope that this is real. I really hope that, you know, if it isn't real, like I said, I really hope that they are taking notes back at the main friggin' Call of Duty office, because for a World War II game from Call of Duty to be in World War II, I think it would work. I think a lot more people would come back to the game. Now, another thing I want to talk about is, you know, let's just say this is real. Let's just say it's gonna be, you know, World War II, or in, you know, the World War era, you know, back then. Does that mean that we are, that body was tripping out though. Anyways, does that mean that we're gonna have the old classic Nazi zombie style, like from back in, what do you call it, from back at World at War? Because, I mean, if you ask me, I enjoyed it. I think that would be great for us to have the original zombies. I don't know, y'all guys can tell me down below what y'all guys think. Or if y'all guys think that they're gonna do this, or do y'all guys think that they're gonna totally mess this game up? Y'all guys tell me down below in the comment section. Another thing is, okay, this is what I say about a third game mode. What I recommend doing, this is just me, I would probably change it up. I wouldn't go with zombies. honestly, I'd rather have a new game mode. Like, for instance, back in the day, we had Special Ops on the Modern Warfare series. Special Ops was very fun to me. And then on Ghost, they were pretty much the first ones to try, you know, something new that is very similar to zombies, and that, you know, Extinction. Extinction was very fun to me. There was a point, there was an objective. Zombies, there's not really an objective, it's more of survive, you know, do the Easter eggs, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. If they do make one, who knows, maybe it might be like the old-fashioned Special Ops or something. I don't know. They could make something new for all we know. I just hope that they make it great. Anyways, guys, so this is pretty much all I got. I know it's not the best commentary, and I know I didn't really have too much to say, but let's just hope that they make Call of Duty 2017 great. And who knows? Honestly, guys, this is what I say. If they make it World War, and if they make it where you actually get something physical, like, for instance, Ghost had the camera, which I did get the camera. That's what I've been using lately. The Black Ops 2 came with the drone. Black Ops 1 came with an RC. Black Ops 3 came with a mini fridge. Modern Warfare 2 came with night vision goggles. What else? There was just so much stuff that was like physical, and you could use it, and you know, for them to do that for a, you know, for the next Call of Duty 2017, for it to be like World War, if they gave us something physical that could actually like be useful, like all this other stuff, that would be amazing. I would definitely buy it, even if it's just a statue though. I'll more than likely buy it. But if they just make something where it's not physical, like for instance, Infinite Warfare, I can't remember if they did release something that was physical, or even if they had like a big edition, but I'm pretty sure Infinite Warfare didn't do that. And then Advanced Warfare, they didn't do it. They just had the Atlas bow and the pistol. I forgot what the pistol is called, but that's all they had. They didn't have anything physical, like a statue or, you know, anything like that. But that's what I'm hoping, that's what I'm dreaming. Anyways, guys, tell me what y'all guys think down below, and if y'all guys stay tuned after the fact that I showed y'all guys the images and the Reddit page and all that stuff, you know, talking about the Reddit page and all that other stuff. If y'all guys stayed after the fact, I appreciate it, guys. Anyways, guys, hope y'all guys enjoyed. Tell me what y'all guys think down below. Let's all hope and pray for COD 2017. Hopefully it's gonna be World War style. Anyways, guys, see y'all guys in the next one. Till next time, I'm out. Peace out, everybody. Cue the outro now.